Hello students, welcome to my YouTube channel. So from today onwards, we are going to start a series on quantitative aptitude. So basically this series is useful for almost all the competitive exam, whether you are appearing for GATE exam or whether you are preparing for banking or SSC, CGL or SSC junior engineer. So for almost all the competitive exams, if you see the syllabus, you have a non-technical subjects also. So in that, a quantitative aptitude plays a very major role. So some students think that the it is very easy subject. Yes, it is easy, but a little bit, or I will say, first the basics should be clear. That means you must prepare this subject. Just don't go blindly and solve the quantitative aptitude in the final exam. Prepare well for this exam, prepare well for this subject. Okay, it's a very good subject, it's an interesting subject, and I will say you can score a very good marks in quantitative aptitude. Okay, so basically there are three parts. Quantitative aptitude is there, then you are having a reasoning, and then English when we talk of a non-technical, and others are general science or history, geography, polity, etc. Okay, so as far as quantitative aptitude is concerned, so this series will be dedicated to study all the concepts, different types of problems which has been asked in the exam, what type of questions are asked. Okay, so there are number of, we can say, topics are there starting from the number system, then you are having HCF, LCM, then you are having problems on ages, average, time and work, time, distance, so simple interest, compound interest. So basically there are number of topics are there. So what we will do, we will start with first lecture from today onwards, and at the end of each lecture, I'm going to upload this lecture on YouTube. That is first thing. And at the end of every lecture, one quiz will be designed for you based on whatever topic we have studied. So it is expected that you first see the video, get all the basics clear about that topic, and then you can solve the quiz. Definitely, you will be able to score a good mark in the quiz. Okay, and as far as your preparation is concerned, so practice is very important. So those students who will practice more, definitely they will get a benefit in their final exam. So without wasting time, let us see what we are going to study in today's lecture. So in today's lecture, I have come up with a very interesting topic, that is problems which are based on age. So it's a easy topic, I will say, but it's a very important also. So this is a quantitative aptitude series which we are going to start from today. So it's a basic mathematics, we can say, and the topic which we are going to study is problems based on ages. So I am your tutor, Rishabh Oswal. I have done my MTech and I am the gold medalist in manufacturing engineering. I am preparing for the competitive exams. I have cracked it, and I have done my MTech in manufacturing engineering from VIT Vellore, which is in Tamil Nadu. So let us begin our first lecture, that is problems based on ages. So consider the following problem. This is the first type. The age of the father 3 years ago was 7 times the age of his son. At present, the father's age is 5 times that of his son. What are the present ages of the father and son? So let us understand first what is given in the problem. So it is, you can say it's an easy problem. So we are going to solve this problem by two methods. First will be conventional, okay, whatever our usual procedure is, and then I will tell you one shortcut for it. Okay, so first we will see what is the conventional procedure to solve such type of problem. So let us understand first problem. What is given in the problem? The age of the father 3 years ago. That means 3 साल पहले father की जो age है, it is 7 times the age of his son. 7 गुना है. Then at present, that means at present, the father's age, father की जो age है, it is 5 times that of his son. That means 5 गुना उसके सन के एज के सन की जो एज है उसके 5 टाइम्स है. सो क्या पूछा गया है? उनकी प्रेजेंट एजेस पूछी गई है, यानी आज के दिन की व्हाट विल बी द फादर एंड व्हाट इज द सन्स एज. ओके, सो लेट द प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ सन इज एक्स ईयर. हम क्या मानेंगे पहले कि प्रेजेंट एज जो है सन की उसको हम एक्स ईयर्स मान लेते हैं. तो फादर्स एज क्या रहेगा? सी व्हाट इज गिवन एट प्रेजेंट, द फादर्स एज इज 5 टाइम्स दैट ऑफ हिज सन. तो अगर सन की एज एक्स ईयर है तो फादर की एज क्या होगी? 5 एक्स ईयर. ओके ओके, अभी प्रॉब्लम में क्या दिया है? 3 साल पहले. तो हम 3 साल पहले उनकी एज क्या रहेगी वो निकाल लेंगे. 3 साल पहले क्या बन जाएगी? सन की एज x-3 और फादर की एज क्या बन जाएंगी? 5x-3. अभी क्या दिया है? 3 साल पहले फादर्स एज इज व्हाट? 7 टाइम्स द एज ऑफ सन. सो बस हमें ये स्टेटमेंट पर से एक इक्वेशन लिखनी है. हमें 3 साल पहले की एज पता है, x-3 सन की एज, और 5x-3 will be father's age. So father's age, that is 5x-3, it is equal to 7 times son's age. So 7 in bracket x-3. बस हमें एक इक्वेशन, सिंपल एक इक्वेशन मिल गई है, हमें बस इसे सॉल्व करना है अभी. सो क्या मिलेगा? 7x-21 which is equal to 5x-3. तो 5x अगर लेफ्ट हैंड साइड में लाते हैं और 21 हम क्या करेंगे? राइट हैंड साइड में लेंगे. तो क्या मिलेगा? 7x-5x, it will be 2x, and -3 plus 21, it will be 18. So x is equal to 9. तो x क्या है? It's the present age of son. So present age of son will be 9 years, and what will be present age of father? It will be 5 times x. So 9 into 5, it will be 45 years. ओके, और वही हमें पूछा गया है, व्हाट इज द प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर एंड सन. ओके, तो क्या किया है ये प्रॉब्लम में? हमने प्रेजेंट एज कंसीडर की. ओके, उसके बाद हमने क्या किया? उनकी 3 साल पहले की एज निकाली, एक इक्वेशन फॉर्म किया. बस उस इक्वेशन को हमने सॉल्व किया एंड वी गेट द प्रेजेंट एजेस ऑफ फादर एंड सन. ओके, अब इसका शॉर्टकट देखते हैं. ये तो ठीक है, यूजुअल मेथड है कि हमने एक्स मान लिया, फिर 3 years ago उनकी एजेस कैलकुलेट की, फिर इक्वेशन फॉर्म किया और उसके बाद वो इक्वेशन सॉल्व किया एंड वी गेट द आंसर. ओके फाइन, दिस इज एब्सोल्युटली अ करेक्ट मेथड. लेकिन अभी शॉर्टकट मेथड देखते हैं इसका. सेम स्टेटमेंट है. इंस्टेड ऑफ नंबर्स आई हैव रिटन हियर x टाइम्स y टाइम्स, देन जैसे 3 years ago था तो t1 years ago. बस उसको क्या कर रहा है? एक वेरिएबल असाइन कर दिया है. सो सेम प्रॉब्लम है. एज ऑफ फादर t1 years ago was x times the age of his son. At present the father's age is y times that of his son. देखो वापस वही दिया है, at present, यानी प्रेजेंट की एज दी हुई है. What are the present age of the father and what is the present age of father and son? Okay, तो T1 क्या है? T1 years ago, यानी 3 साल पहले, 5 साल पहले, 7 साल पहले, 10 साल पहले. Okay, x times, यानी father की age it is x times that of his son, T1 years ago. And at present father's age is y times that of his son. ओके, तो हमें क्या फाइंड आउट करना है? प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर एंड सन. तो आप ये डायरेक्ट फॉर्मूला याद भी रख सकते हो. सन्स एज इट इज इक्वल टू t1 इन ब्रैकेट x-1 अपॉन x-1. अभी t1 क्या है? t1 years ago, दैट मींस 3 साल पहले, 5 साल पहले. व्हाट इज x? 3 साल पहले जो फादर की एज थी, दैट इज x टाइम्स एज ऑफ सन. ओके, एंड व्हाट इज y? that is y times, that is the age at the present. Father's age is y times that of his son. ओके, सो सेम जो प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम था, अगर हमें उसे सॉल्व करना है तो सन्स एज इज इक्वल टू 3 in bracket 7 minus 1, 3 years ago father's age was 7 times that of his son, and at present father's age is y times that of his son, that is y. So 3 in bracket 7 minus 1 upon 7 minus 5. तो अगर हम इसको सॉल्व करते हैं तो क्या बन जाएगा, 3 into 6 18 divided by 2, so it is 9 years. तो सिंपल ये भी फॉर्मूला आप याद कर सकते हो. यहाँ पे मेरा एक सजेशन है कि डोंट, फॉर एनी टॉपिक, be it time and work or problems on ages or any topic, do not study for shortcut or quicker methods. First concentrate on basic method and then you can move towards the quicker method. See, basically quicker methods or shortcut methods, these are derived from conventional only. So understand from basic, then you can move to the shortcut methods. Okay, so for such problem you can directly go for this formula. Okay, so hope this first type of the problem is clear to everyone. Now let us move towards the second type है. Now at present the age of the father is 5 times the age of his son. At present यानी आज के दिन में father's age is 5 times that of his son. 3 years hence, that means after the 3 years the father's age will be 4 times that of his son. Okay, so it's a that times that of his son. Find the present ages of father and son. अभी क्या दिया हुआ है, इंस्टेड ऑफ 3 years ago it is given it is 3 years after, यानी आगे की एज यहाँ पे मेंशन किया हुआ है. अगेन हम कन्वेंशनल मेथड देखेंगे कि लेट द प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ सन विल बी x years. सो अगर सन की एज x ईयर है, क्या दिया हुआ है, एट प्रेजेंट द एज ऑफ फादर इज 5 टाइम्स द एज ऑफ सन. तो अगर सन की एज x है तो फादर की एज 5 टाइम्स बन जाएगा, सो 5x years. उसके बाद नेक्स्ट स्टेटमेंट क्या है, 3 years hence, यानी आफ्टर द 3 years क्या बन जाएगी, सन की एज x plus 3, फादर की एज क्या बन जाएगी 5x plus 3. बस इन दोनों में रिलेशन दिया हुआ है that father's age will be 4 times that of son. So 4 in bracket x plus 3 is equal to 5x plus 3. 5x plus 3 क्या है, father's age. So father's age is equal to 4 times son's age after 3 years. Okay, तो ये इक्वेशन को बस अभी सॉल्व करना है. सो 4x plus 12 is equal to 5x plus 3. सो 4x अगर यहाँ पे लाते हैं, x is equal to 9. x is equal to 9. What is x? Present age of son. So present age of son क्या बन जाएगा, 9 years, and present age of father 9 into 5 45 years. Okay, देखो टाइप 1 एंड टाइप 2 क्या डिफरेंस है. टाइप 1 में जो है हमें क्या दिया हुआ है, प्रेजेंट एज का रिलेशन दिया हुआ है, एंड सेकंड द रिलेशन बिटवीन द एज x years ago, t1 years ago. ओके, 3 साल पहले, 5 साल पहले. सेकेंड टाइप ऑफ प्रॉब्लम में प्रेजेंट एज की रिलेशन दी हुई है, एंड आफ्टर द 3 years, आफ्टर द 5 years, आफ्टर द 7 years, what will be the relation between their ages, that is given. Okay, so based on that we have calculated in both the types, we have assumed the present age of son and then we have proceed. अभी ये सेकेंड जो टाइप है इसकी शॉर्टकट मेथड देख लेते हैं. नो डाउट दिस इज also very simple. Okay, but if you want to speed up your time, you must learn the shortcuts wherever it is possible. Okay, so let us understand the quicker method. See here what is given now. Same problem रहेगा, instead of numbers it will be in alphabet. So at present age of father is y times the age of his son. Okay, then t2 years hence. Okay, that means t2 years after the father's age will be z times that of his son. So what will be the present age of father and son? So Solution will be son's age. You can directly calculate using this formula, t2 in bracket z minus 1 upon y minus z. What is t2? T2 years after. What is z? So t2 years after father's age will be z times that of his son. And what is y? At present father's age is y times that of his son. Okay, so you can use this formula t2 in bracket z minus 1 upon y minus z. अगर सेम फॉर्मूला हम प्रीवियस प्रॉब्लम को अप्लाई करते हैं तो क्या बन जाएगा, t2 will be 3 in bracket 4 minus 1 upon 5 minus 1. So 3 into 3 9 divided by 1, so it will be 9 years. So you can directly use this formula. It will be a time saving formula for you. So you have understood type 1 and type 2. Now let us move towards the third type. Now what is given? 3 years earlier the father's age or father was 7 times as old as his son. अभी क्या दिया हुआ है, 3 साल पहले की बात दी हुई है. Then 3 years hence, 3 years after, the father's age will be 4 times that of his son. अभी यहाँ पे प्रेजेंट एज की कोई बात नहीं कर रहा है. एक तो 3 साल पहले की बात की जा रही है और 3 साल आफ्टर की बात की जा रही है, 3 साल बाद की बात की जा रही है. ओके, और पूछा क्या गया है, व्हाट इज दी और व्हाट आर दी प्रेजेंट एजेस ऑफ फादर एंड सन. ओके, सो सेम अप्रोच रहेगा. लेट द प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ सन इज x ईयर. ओके, एंड प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर इज y ईयर्स. हमने क्या किया, एक सेपरेट दो वेरिएबल्स यूज किए. x यूज किया टू अज्यूम द प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ सन, y ईयर्स विल बी प्रेजेंट एज ऑफ फादर. अभी देखो फर्स्ट स्टेटमेंट क्या है, 3 years earlier. So 3 years earlier what will be son's age? X minus 3. And what will be father's age? Y minus 3. So father's age, that is y minus 3, is equal to 7 times son's age. तो इस पर से हमें एक इक्वेशन मिली, 7x minus y is equal to 18. ये इक्वेशन को अगर सॉल्व किए तो हमें क्या मिलेगा, 7x minus y is equal to 18. फाइन. Second statement पढ़िए. 3 years hence, the father's age will be 4 times that of his son. So 3 years after, that means x plus 3, y plus 3. So father's age after 3 years, it will be y plus 3 is equal to 4 times son's age, x plus 3. So if you solve this, you will get 4x minus y is equal to minus 9. अब ये दो इक्वेशन हमें क्या करने, सॉल्व करने. सिंपली सब्सट्रैक्ट दिस टू इक्वेशन, यू विल गेट. अगर हम सब्सट्रैक्ट करते हैं तो 7x minus 3 4x, इट विल बी 3x माइनस y और प्लस y कट हो जाएगा. एंड 18 माइनस ऑफ माइनस 9, हमें सब्सट्रैक्ट करनी है दो इक्वेशन, सो इट विल बी 27. सो x इज इक्वल टू 9. ओके, अब x इज इक्वल टू 9 अगर कोई भी हम इक्वेशन में डाल देते हैं. लेट्स से वी हैव पुट दिस x is equal to 9 in this first equation. So 7 into 9, so it will be 63 minus y is equal to 18. So y will be equal to what, 45 years. So x will be 9 years, that is son's age, and what will be father's age, it will be 45 years. Okay, so instead of giving a percentage relation, they have given what will be relation of father's age and son's age 3 years earlier and 3 years after. Okay, so hope this problem is also clear to you. So hope you can make the differentiation between type 1 then type 2. So type 1 was T1 years ago or T1 years before. Type 2 was T2 years after, and now type 3 will be T1 years ago and T2 years after. So let us see what is the shortcut method to solve such type of problem. So problem statement is T1 years earlier, father was x times as old as his son. T2 years hence, the father's age will be y times that of his son. What are the present ages of father and son? So for such type of problem, you can directly use this formula, T2 in bracket z minus 1 plus T1 in bracket x minus 1 upon x minus z. What is T2? T2 years after. Okay, so hope you can make this thing. So I think T2 years, hence the father's age will be what? Z times that of his son. So T2 in bracket Z minus 1. Okay, instead of Y, it should be Z. Okay, यहाँ पे करेक्शन कर लेते हैं. Instead of Y, हमें यहाँ पे क्या चाहिए? Z चाहिए. Okay, so just remember this thing. It's, I think, some typing mistake is there. Okay, so but hope this thing is clear. So T2 years after, it father's age will be Z times son's age. Then T1 years earlier, it will be X times, so X minus 1 divided by X minus Z. So just check out whether you can solve the previous problem with this formula or not. Okay, so hope you have cleared with type 3. Now let us move and let us see the type 4 problem. So before that, this is very important and also interesting. So what I have done, whatever quicker methods we have seen, I have summarized here. Okay, so T1 years earlier, then percentage, and T2 years hence, T2 years after. So father's age, that of son, let's say father's age, that of son, T1 years earlier it is X time, then at the present it is Y times, and T2 years after, let's say it's a Z time. So same formula is there. So if T1 years earlier and present case is there, you can use this formula, that T1 in bracket X minus 1 upon X minus Y. If present age relation and T2 years after, if this relation is given to you, then you can use T2 in bracket Z minus 1 upon Y minus Z. And this is our type 2 problem. And type 3 problem, instead of present thing, let's say T1 years earlier and T2 years after. If these things are given to you, you can use this formula. Okay, so what I have done, I have only summarized all the formula which we have seen in shortcut methods or quicker methods. Okay, so even if you remember this chart, this will be a very good for you from the exam point of view. Now let us move towards and let us see a type 4 problem. So sum of the ages of mother and her daughter is 50 years. Now what is given? Instead of multiplying, instead of giving in multiplication, the sum is given in the form of summation. Relation between ages of mother and her daughter is given. So let's say it's a 50 years. Also 5 years ago, the mother's age was 7 times the age of daughter. 5 years ago, 5 साल पहले, mother's age was 7 times the age of daughter. What are the percentage of the mother and the daughter? Okay, so let us see first a conventional, then we will go to quicker method. So let the age of daughter is X year. हमने क्या मान लिया? Let the age of daughter is X year. So summation is given. Sum of the ages of mother and her daughter is 50 year. अगर daughter का age X है, definitely what will be the age of mother? It will be 50 minus x. अगर हम x plus 50 minus x, x cancel हो जाएगा, summation क्या मिलेगी? 50. So that is the first statement. So it will be 50 minus x. Now what is given 5 years ago? So what will be age of daughter 5 years ago? X minus 5. X minus 5. What will be the age of mother 5 years ago? 50 minus x minus 5. बस वही तो रिलेशन दिया है. मदर्स एज 50 माइनस एक्स माइनस 5 इज इक्वल टू 7 टाइम्स द एज ऑफ डॉटर. 7 टाइम्स व्हाट इज द एज ऑफ डॉटर? x माइनस 5. बस हमें इक्वेशन मिल गई. इक्वेशन सॉल्व करिए, यू विल गेट x इज इक्वल टू 10 years. You will get x is equal to 10 years. What is x? Age of daughter. So if it is age of daughter is 10 years, so mother's age will be 40 years. Okay, so it's again a simple problem. Now let us see a quicker method. You can use daughter's age is equal to total age plus number of years ago in bracket times minus 1 upon times plus 1. See, what is total ages? Summation is 50. So 50 plus number of years ago. What is number of years ago? 5. So 5 in bracket times minus 1. What is times? Mother's age was 7 times the age of daughter. So 7 minus 1. It will be 7 minus 1 divided by again 7 plus 1. So 7 minus 1 6. 6 into 5. It will be 30. 50 plus 30 80. 80 divided by 8. It is 10 years. Okay. So you can remember this formula. We can directly calculate daughter's age with this formula. So this is the type 4 problem, that summation is given and the relation is given 5 years ago. It can be 3 years, 7 years, or you can say T1 years ago. Okay, these two things are given. Then you can use this formula. Now, let us see the next type. The sum of the ages of mother and her daughter is 56. Again, summation is given, and after 4 years, that means instead of before 3 years or 4 years, the relation is given after the 4 years. The mother's age was 3 times the age of daughter. What are the present age of daughter? Again, it's a very simple from numerical. So let the age of the daughter will be x. So if summation is 50x, the age of the mother will be 56 minus x. Now after 4 years, so it will be x plus 4 and 56 minus x plus 4. So 60 minus x. बस इसका रिलेशन हमें दिया हुआ है. After 4 years, it will be 60 minus x is equal to 3 in bracket x plus 4. So 3x plus 12. So just हमें simple एक equation है in terms of x. We have to solve it. You will get x is equal to 12 years. Okay. So कैसे आए 60 minus 12? It will be 48 and 3x plus x it will be 4x. So x is equal to what? 12x. 12 years. X क्या है यहाँ पे? Age of daughter. Age of daughter. So I think here one mistake is there. Instead of 10, it should be how much? It should be 12. Okay, क्या मिला है हमें? Is it right? Okay, 12 into 4, 48. So it should be 12. Okay. Now, let us see how to use quicker method. So daughter's age is equal to total ages. What is total ages? Total ages 56 minus number of years after. So 4 in bracket times minus 1. So 3 minus 1 upon 3 plus 1. So it will be 48 by 4 and it will be equal to 12 years. So in type 4 and type 5, summations were given. In type number 4, the age relation between the ages before some years is given to you. In type number 5, summation is given and the relation between the ages of mother and daughter, it is after certain years, after 3 years, 4 years, 7 years, whatever it is. Okay, so till now we have seen a type, total 5 types on the problems of ages, their conventional approach, how to solve it, as well as what are the shortcuts for it. Now let us see the last but an important type on the problems on ages. So the ratio of the ages of the father and son at present. What is given? Ratio of ages of father and son at present 6:1. After 5 years, the ratio will become 7:2. What will be the present age of son? क्या दिया हुआ है? The ratio of the ages of father and son at present is 6:1 and relation between their ages after 5 years. So that ratio will be 7:2. What is been asked? Present age of son. So let the present age of son be x. अगर present age of son is x here, what will be father's present age? It will be 6x. Why? Because their ratio is 6:1. So father's age is 6 times that of age of the son. Father's age is 6 times the age of the son. Then and then only their ratio will be 6:1. So if son's age is x, so what will be father's present age? It will be 6x. Now what is given after 5 years? So after 5 years, what will be son's age? X plus 5. What will be father's age? 6x plus 5. Now ratio between this 6x plus 5 divided by x plus 5, how much it is? It is 7s to 2. So 7s to 2. So we will do the cross multiplication. 2 in bracket 6 is 5. 6x plus 5 is equal to 7 in bracket x plus 5, which is equal to 12x plus 10 is equal to 7x plus 35. So 5x is equal to 25. X is equal to 5 years. So what is x? Present age of son. That is what it has been asked. What is the present age of son? So it will be 5 years. So hope you have understood all these 6 types on the problems on ages, as well as their shortcut trick and quicker methods. So with this, I am concluding this session. So thank you very much. Hope you have liked the video. Please solve the quiz. The link of the quiz is given in the description box. There is no need of registration. You only have to click on that link, that quiz link, and just solve it. Only 5 questions are given to you. Each question, it will be of 2 marks. So the total quiz, it will be of 10 marks. Just check. I am confident if you have seen this video properly, sincerely, definitely you should get 10 out of 10. Okay, so please do like and subscribe my YouTube channel, and please hit the notification bell so that whenever I am going to upload the next video, you will get the message of it. So thank you very much.